Om Shanti. 25th August 2021. English Murli. Essence. Sweet children, the nature of remaining peaceful is very good. Those who have a peaceful nature are very sweet. Instead of speaking of wasteful things, it is better not to speak. Question. Which children does everyone love? What is the way to keep yourself safe? Answer. Those who serve everyone with a lot of interest and love are loved by all. You must never have any arrogance about service. Give others the musk of knowledge that you have received from the Father and remind everyone of Shiv Baba. You will remain very, very safe through this pilgrimage of remembrance. To the extent you stay in remembrance, you will accordingly have that much happiness and your manners will continue to be reformed. Om Shanti. The spiritual father sits here and explains to you spiritual children. By explaining to you, he makes you so sensible. The study is so easy. That is the physical education, and this is the subtle study. You children know that apart from the Father, no one else can teach us this study. The Father has come to make us pure and to educate us. The aim and objective is in front of you, so by remembering such a Father, you must have goose pimples. You children also know that day by day we have to remain peaceful. Everyone loves peace a lot. Important people do not speak a lot, nor do they speak loudly. You are becoming very important people. In fact, you would not be called people. You are becoming deities. Deities speak very little. Now that you have to become deities, you have to change from being in the talkie and practice staying in silence. For those who remain peaceful, it would be understood that they pay attention to themselves. Since you have to go to the land of peace, you have to speak very softly. By speaking softly, you will then go to the land of peace. The more you remain in peace, the more peace you spread. You have to remain very peaceful. It doesn't feel good to speak loudly. Anger is not good either. You children must not have any vices in you. You have to see that you do not fight or quarrel with anyone. The Father has explained, hear no evil, see no evil. The things that you don't like, you have to step away from those bad things, and both parties will then be quietened. Imbibe divine virtues in every situation. When someone is speaking loudly, tell him, quiet, do not make so much noise. You know that you are establishing peace. There is peace in the golden age, is there not? In the incorporeal world there is peace. When you don't have a body, how can you speak? The Father gives you children very good Srimad. He explains, sweet children, you now have to return home. From talkie you have to go into movie, and then you will go into silence. Give whomever you meet this message. The more you stay in silence, the more people will understand that you are lost in your own concern, that is world. The nature of being peaceful is very good. Such ones are very sweet. Instead of speaking wasteful things, it is better not to speak. You are true messengers. You have to have mercy for everyone. Children who have mercy will very peacefully stay in remembrance of the Father. You simply have to give the message to stay in remembrance of the unlimited Father, and you will receive unlimited happiness and peace. When a Lokik father has a lot of wealth, you would receive a huge inheritance, would you not? The unlimited Father has the sovereignty of the world, and you receive that sovereignty of the world after 5,000 years. You children have to serve everyone with a lot of interest. Each one of you has to be capable of doing service. Those who serve others with love are loved by everyone. You must never have any arrogance about service. You have received the musk of knowledge from the Father. You have to give it to others. Continue to remind one another. Are you remembering Shri Baba? There is happiness in that. You should thank those who remind you. You children will remain very, very safe with the pilgrimage of remembrance. The more you stay in remembrance, the more happiness you will have, and your manners will continue to be reformed. You definitely have to reform your character. Each one of you has to ask your own heart, is my nature very, very sweet? Do I upset anyone? Let there not be any such atmosphere that someone becomes upset. You have to try this because you children are on very elevated service. You have to give light to this whole world. You are the living stars of the earth. It is said the astral deities. Those stars are not deities. You are even greater than those because you enlighten the whole world. You are going to become deities. There is the sparkle of stars up above. Some stars are very bright and others are dim. Some are close to the moon. Similarly, you children are becoming completely pure with the power of yoga, and so you sparkle. You children are now winning the lottery of the imperishable jewels of knowledge, and so you must have so much happiness. Continue to jump with joy internally. This birth of yours is remembered as being valuable as a diamond. Only you Brahmins become knowledgeful, and so you have happiness about this knowledge. You are more elevated than those deities, so your faces must always be blooming with happiness. The Father blesses you children. Sweet children, may you always be peaceful. May you have a long life, that is, may you live many births. You receive blessings from the Father, but each of you still has to make your own efforts for how you can have a long life. By remembering the Father, you are becoming those with a long life. The Father is blessing you with this. Brahmins also say, may you have a long life. The Father also says, children, may you continue to live. Death will not come to you for half the cycle. There is no mention of dying in the golden age. People are afraid of dying, but you are making effort to die. You know that by remembering Baba, you will shed your bodies and go to your Shri Baba and then become residents of heaven. You have now become the children of the most beloved Father, and so you also have to become very, very sweet and very lovely, the same as the Father. Baba writes in the letters, sweet, sweet, beloved, long lost and now found children. Baba is very sweet, is he not? You experience practically how Baba is so sweet and lovely. He makes us the same too. You also know how sweet and how lovely you were. We became worshippers from being worthy of worship, and so we continued to worship ourselves. These are very wonderful aspects to be understood. You children know Baba, who removes our sorrow of half the cycle, has now come. People say Har Har Mahadev. That is Mahadev, the great deity who removes everyone's sorrow. This is not that Mahadev. It is only the Father who will remove our sorrow and then gives us happiness. You have seen a lot of sorrow for half the cycle. The illness of the 5 vices has increased a lot. This illness has caused a lot of sorrow. This is why the Father says, sweet children, now put right your account of actions. Businessmen keep their accounts of 12 months, do they not? The Father explains, children, look how much rubbish there is in the whole world. This is hell, and so the Father has to come to change hell into heaven. The Father comes with a lot of love. He knows He has to come to serve you children. I become present to serve you children every cycle. When He Himself comes, you children understand that our Father has come to serve us. While sitting here, He is able to serve everyone. There is only the one who is the benevolent bestower for the whole world. The Father knows He alone comes to give an inheritance to all souls of the whole world. The vision of the unlimited Father goes to the souls of the world. Although He is sitting here, His vision is on the whole world and all human beings of the world, because He has to take the whole world beyond. According to the drama plan, all souls of the world have to be taken beyond exactly as they were in the previous cycle. The Father remembers all the children, does He not? His vision goes to them, does it not? It is only at the confluence age that the Father becomes present to serve you children. No one else can do such service compared to His. His service is unlimited. You children will be able to show that is revealed the Father when you do service like He does. Those who do service receive very great fruit. You children have the intoxication of how you are giving happiness to all the people of the world by following Srimad. The Father says, "Sweet children, now fill your aprons with many jewels of knowledge. Fill them as much as you want. Do not waste your time. Use your time in a fruitful way in remembrance of the Father. Those who imbibe everything very well will also serve others very well. They will not waste their time. You children have to make effort and become introverted. There is the inner soul, is there not? Have the faith that the Father is explaining to you. To be soul conscious is to be truly introverted. To be introverted means that you, the soul inside, have to listen to everything from the Father alone. The Father repeatedly explains with love. Continue to learn from the Mother and Father and all the specially beloved senior brothers and sisters who do very good service. Have the faith inside you that you mustn't waste your time. You have to provide a livelihoods for your bodies and also look after your creation. You do not have attachment. By having attachment, there will be a loss. Have attachment for only the Father. Here you are personally in front of the Father. You souls are personally in front of the Supreme Soul, because the Father Himself is teaching souls here. They are souls, teach souls. You children should churn all of these things. A student has his study in his intellect throughout the day. You also have the whole study in your intellects. This is a spiritual study. Good students always go and study in solitude. When students meet, they discuss the study among themselves. You must engage yourself in this unlimited study with so much more happiness. You children have now become the Father's helpers. To stay in remembrance is to help Him, because the pilgrimage of remembrance means the pilgrimage of silence. And this is why it is said, each one of you has to make your home into heaven. Each one of you has alpha and beta in your intellect. Remember Alpha and you will receive the kingdom. You don't have to do anything else. Simply consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father, and the kingdom is yours. You children have to continue to give everyone this message. Remember the Father and you will receive the kingdom of heaven. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children extend their love, remembrance, say good morning, Namaste and thank you to the spiritual Bap Dada. Essence for Dharna. First point. Use your time in a fruitful way in remembrance of the Father. Do not waste this invaluable time anywhere. become introverted and make effort, that is, become soul conscious. Number 2. Now we Brahmins are even more elevated than the deities. We have now won the lottery of the imperishable jewels of knowledge. We have become knowledgeful, and so our faces must always be in bloom with happiness. Continue to jump with joy internally. Blessing. May you be constantly successful by becoming victorious in every thought with the company of the corporeal and incorporeal fathers. Explanation. Just as an incorporeal soul and a corporeal body are together able to do everything, in the same way, when you keep both the corporeal and incorporeal Father with you or in front of you while you perform every task and create every thought, you will become an embodiment of success. This is because when Bap Dada is personally in front of you, you would definitely have everything verified by him, and you would then carry it out with faith and fearlessness. By doing this, you will save your time and thoughts. Nothing would be wasted, and every action will automatically be successful. Slogan. Spiritual love is even more valuable than physical wealth, and so become master oceans of love. Om Shanti. An invaluable gift received from Dadi Ji to share with the class on the 14th anniversary of Dadi Prakash Mani Ji. Number 1. Godly disciplines and codes of conduct are the real decoration of our lives. Imbibe these in your life and constantly continue to progress. Number 2. Always have the intoxication that you are the light of God's eyes. Remain hidden in God's eyes, and the storms and hurricanes of Maya will not be able to shake your stage. Always stay under the canopy of Baba's protection, and Baba, the protector, will always continue to protect you. Number 3. The beloved of all of us is one Baba, and so share the things of your heart with only one. Never make bodily beings your friends and have wasteful thoughts or thoughts of others with them. Number 4. Let there never be any signs of sadness, dislike, or hatred on your face. Always stay happy and continue to share that happiness. Make the atmosphere of your center one of such happiness that you make everyone fortunate with happiness. Number 5. The more introverted you become and the more you imbibe silence of the mouth and mind, the more the atmosphere of the place will be filled with light and might, and this will make an impact on those who come there. This is the service of giving subtle sakash. Number 6. Never have any conflict with anyone over any type of mine and yours. Disagreements with one another are the biggest obstacles to service. Become free from these obstacles and make others free too. Number 7. Give respect to the ideas of one another. First of all, listen to one another and then take a decision, and there won't then be two opinions. Definitely give respect to all, young and old. Number 8. Now all of Baba's children have to become minds of contentment, such that when others see you, they all become content. Always remain content and make others content. Number 9. Remember 4 mantras all the time. Number 1. Never be careless, always remain alert. Number 2. Never dislike anyone, always have good wishes for everyone. Number 3. Never have jealousy or compete with others. Have a race for your progress. Number 4. Never become impressed by any person, object, or comfort. Always stay under the influence of one Baba. Number 10. All of us are royal children of the Royal Father. Always fill yourself with the sanskars of royalty and purity. Remain free from sanskars of a slave. Never let go of your truth. Number 11. Daily definitely experience 5 minutes of silence every hour, and you will receive the power to become victorious over all situations. You will be able to conquer Maya when you stay in yoga with knowledge. Number 12. Along with doing service, let your stage be stable and constant. The Yoga Bhatti is essential for this. You must all stay in a gathering and practice this, and you will also receive the power of the gathering. Number 13. Let no sign of unhappiness, dislike, or hatred be visible on your face. If there is a slight difference of opinion among yourselves, finish it with your tapasya. Do not speak about it in front of one another. By speaking about it, you spoil the atmosphere. Number 14. No matter how much others try to spoil your mind, never come under their influence. The influence of other company is also very bad. It changes your intellect. Have love for everyone. All are friends, but do not make anyone your personal friend. Underline this. Om Shanti.
धरती बोली मैं बड़ी, सबको लेकर मैं खड़ी। सागर बोला मैं बड़ा, मैं तो रत्नों से भरा। गगन कहे मैं बड़ा, सूरज चांद तारों से जड़ा। मैं कहूँ मेरा शिवता जल है बड़ा, जिसने नैनों में नूर दिया, जिसने नैनों में नूर दिया, जिसने नैनों में नूर दिया। धरती बोली मैं बड़ी, सबको लेकर मैं खड़ी। सागर बोला मैं बड़ा, मैं तो रत्नों से भरा। गगन कहे मैं बड़ा, सूरज चांद तारों से जड़ा। गगन कहे मैं बड़ा, सूरज चांद तारों से जड़ा। धरती बोली मैं बड़ी, सबको लेकर मैं खड़ी। सागर बोला मैं बड़ा, मैं तो रत्नों से भरा।
बाप दादा की आश, पावर ऑफ सकाश। जॉइन पावर ऑफ सकाश राइट नाउ। हमारा व्हाट्सएप नंबर है 8770659619। नंबर पुनः नोट कीजिए 8770659619। याद रहे यह नंबर केवल मैसेजेस के लिए है। यदि अभी तक आपने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो पावर ऑफ सकाश मधुबन के इस चैनल को जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर लें और बेल आइकन को भी ज़रूर प्रेस करें ताकि जो भी महारथियों के द्वारा वेबिनार्स, योग भट्टी या अन्य प्रोग्राम्स हो रहे हैं आप उनका लाभ घर बैठे उठा सकें।